Right guys, now then, this barn here, this old looking barn here, has something peculiar. It's got like a benchmark on the bottom of it, and it's to do with the old hinges of the barn that was here. So these little things you can see down here, just here, this thing here, and the one on that side, is to do with the old hinges. The old hinges of the old barn. Right here. Cool, isn't it? There's lovely cottages down here, as we can see. New and old. That building there that we're coming to on the corner, I think is a Methodist church. There's a lovely contrast and combination of different houses in this area. And here we have a Tudor building, but not any old Tudor building. I think this is where we're going to stop off. That's a nice old house, isn't it? It really is. It says that it was a farm back in the day. I'll get a picture of that from here. Look at that. Pretty. As we get closer to where there's a blue car, we're going to come to what's known as the bull. Is it the bull? The black bull? The black bull, I think it's called. The Black Bull Inn. That's a pretty old building there as well. On this corner here, to my left. Mulberry Cottage. Yeah, that looks old as well. There's some really quite amazing buildings there, isn't there? But I do like that old Tudor building. In fact, both of them. That looks like it's been redone. Still beautiful. But yeah, the pub here, what does that say? Public footpath again. I bet there's loads of them around here that are absolutely stunning, isn't there? Here's another ER post box. There we have it, the Black Bull. Apparently it's really pretty inside and well worth the visit. Look at this. This is something else. This Blidworth is really beautiful. Blidworth, not CC. Don't know what not CC stands for. County something. Try and get a picture of that actually. But there, look at that. We've got Mansfield, Kirkby and Ashfield. Blidworth Bottoms. So Blidworth Bottoms is down there. We're going to stop off and have a cup of tea in there, guys, because I don't drink alcohol. Just spotted a little, what looks like a little elephant in this garden here. Can you see? But yeah, that is stunning, that building there as well. I really like that one. But yeah, we're going to go in there a minute and have a cuppa. Right guys, I've just had a soft drink in there. It's not what I thought. So I thought there was an old fireplace in there. This one's been done up, so I'm not too convinced that's the pub I was recommended. But anyway, whatever. It's a nice pub. It's a lovely building on the outside. It's been renovated in the inside. I plan on coming, by the way, to Blidworth Bottoms, possibly with my wife and my son Jay. This is called Field Lane. Oh, what's this here? Bit of sandstone here. Could that be to do with some of the old wells in the area? I'm not sure, because there was wells in this area. Just want to show you something. So if we go down this road to the bottom of here, there's a famous pub called Fox and Hounds. Look at that for a hill. I'm not doing that today. Good morning, or good afternoon even. But yeah, So if you go to the bottom of here, okay, is a very quite well known pub in the area called the Fox and Hounds, and it's also where Blidworth Bottoms is, a woodland to do with Sherwood Forest, and it's got a lot of history as well. So I think we're going to go there one day. I really do. I think we should go back there. It's been a while since we've been here. Right, let's head off into the middle of the town. These dogs want to make themselves known. Hello! That says Millcroft, so was that another mill? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to walk down. I love this here, look. That's obviously where the road was originally, and then they've extended that bit onto there. There's a row of cottages somewhere along here as well. They're supposed to be quite unique or picturesque, so I'm going to try and locate where that is while I'm here. Just spotted this here. So up there, I just told you, look, that's where the Black Bull is, and up there it says mill. I've just spotted this down here. This is peculiar, isn't it? How about that? What's that then? It's like a little hermitage. Wonder what that is. It's unique, isn't it? It's quite cool. A little addition. Wonder what that was. Maybe a local can tell me what that was, because I'm not too sure. I just spotted it there. And that's where the mill was, at the back of there. So this, I don't know if this part of the old wall here. A cellar, maybe. Don't know. Nice little find. Right, let's get back down. Whoop. Nearly fell down. I might get back down. Just behind Marriott's Lane as well, there's a row of cottages that I've been told to come and have a look at. That's where that mill is, up there somewhere. As I say, there's a lot of mills in the area, a lot of springs, a lot of wells leading down to the meadows. The old brew house. There we have it then, the old brew house. Lovely building. Another bridle path up there. I will come back to this area because it is really nice around here. There's no doubt about it. So why we're going down here is because I've been told that down here somewhere, what does this say? Grow Farm Cottage. Yeah, a lot of farms in the area. Good produce I bet around here. So yeah, down here was the site of the old well. Not too sure where exactly, but it is down here somewhere. The site of the old well. What, on cottage close? You wouldn't think it, would you? I might be wrong, but I have a hazardous guess that the well could have been around here somewhere. I'm gonna go and have a look down there. Without knowing, I don't know where it is exactly. It could be in someone's garden for all I know. But according to maps and my research that I've done, it's around here somewhere where the old mill was. I'm sorry if I'm catching people's number plates. I don't mean to do that. And I do try and blur it out at times. Is this a dead end? It says private road there. Not too sure. If it's private, then I can't obviously go through it. But around here is the site of the old well. One of the old wells. Because there's many. A dead end there. I'm going to have to come back out. There's the main road, but I'm going to have to go all the way back round again. Just remembered something again. As I say, I've done that much research on this place. People sometimes say to me, I don't do enough research. Well, I have been doing a lot this time. There's like a memorial or something down there. We were down there a minute ago. That's where supposedly the well was. Now, talking about wells, I don't know if it's there, but it could be. There's another place somewhere where it shows you another old well. I'm not too sure if it's this or not. Let's get a little bit closer and have a look. Yeah, it is here. It is here, guys. Wow, I'm finding so many places. That's why it's important, I guess, when people say you've got to do research. Here's a nasty corner. I'm going to try and cross a bit further up because I think this is a bit of a dangerous corner here. So we're going to cross this way. There's the postie again. Been on my video a few times today. Look, it says up there Will Scarlett Close, but yeah, this is around here was another mill. Not too sure where exactly. We've got a memorial there as well, but this is definitely, I've got an old photo of kids around here where they used to do some kind of thing near the well, and I'm pretty sure it was here. I'm pretty sure, just can't find it exactly, but it's around here somewhere. Here's the memorial. Memorial. Oh, we've got something here as well. Look at this then. Oh, there it is. There's the well. Wow. That's the well just there, guys. I found it. But before we get to there, what does it say? Matthew Clay was born in Blidworth in 1795 and christened at St. Mary. I do apologise. At St. Mary the Purification. That's where we were earlier. At the age of 11, Matthew took an apprenticeship to become a frame knitter. Then at the age of 18 went to London where he took the King's Shilling and enlisted in the army. And then it goes on to tell you a little bit more about this guy. So I'm just going to leave it like that so you can have a little look, or you can stop the video and pause it and whatnot. But yeah, there, the mill, at the mill, the well. Surgery Lane, the well. That is an old well right there. Very famous. Look at that. Wow. That is cool. So that, what does it say there? Got dedicated to Cyril Edge. But look at that, guys. There's money down there. Hello. No, it's not deep enough. But yeah, people put money in, don't they? For good luck. Wow. That is epic. That is epic. That is a cool little find. Well, guys, if you haven't been to Blidworth, it's something else. Especially that part up there. The old part. It's beautiful. Picturesque. Enchanted. And a lot of history. And relaxing as well. It's beautiful up there. Beautiful. So I've just seen that direction is to go to Sherwood Forest. What's left of it. Just here outside Tesco Express was the location of an old hotel called the Forest Folk Hotel, right around here somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it had a lot of links with Blidworth, past obviously, and with a home brewery nearby. Oh wow, wow, wow. Now look what I found. Look what I found. I have been looking for this, as you know. This is what I was on about earlier. So when I spoke to you earlier, when I spoke to you earlier about the church where they do a rocking cradle ceremony, do you remember I told you? At the church? That's what this monument is for. And I think there's a bit of information about it here. But again, I found something else. So, Blidworth rocking sculpture. Let's see if I can get a photo like that. The ancient ceremony. The rocking ceremony dates back over 600 years and takes place in Blidworth Village Church, where we were earlier. St. Mary of the Purification. The ceremony is based on an old Bible play teaching about the presentation of the baby Jesus in the temple. The ceremony ceased for many years but was revived by Reverend John Lowndes in 1922 and now takes place every year. So I think it's still there. And inside the church there's all the babies, the name board of all these that have done that, but we couldn't get in the church. The ceremony is held on the first Sunday in February, and there's a bit more information about it. Does it only happen in Blidworth? It looks like it. It says here, not only does it happen here, but possibly in the world. Possibly the only place in the world that they do this ceremony. I'll take a photo of that. So yeah, there's the information about it. And that is the sculpture. Very unique. I'd love to know where else in the world are you going to find a sculpture like that. Right, let's carry on then. That's another good find. Epic. We're going to head now towards, well, we're going to go past the old fire station, which is that building up there on the right hand side, and we're going to go up to where the colliery used to be, the area, because obviously it's not there anymore, but we're going to have a little walk around there while we're there as well. There we have the old fire station. You can tell by the building structure. Well, I've just got myself a cinnamon twirl inside Tesco. Just going to show you where the old mining houses were. As you know, this area had a pit, a big pit actually. There's nothing left of it. We were planning to go possibly another day to today at some point, maybe to Blidworth, but I'm not going there today. Very nice. Not as nice as Blidworth in Kirkby and Affield. They got some pastries. Shout out to all of you guys, by the way, at Blidworth. Matt, hope you're well. Hope you enjoyed this video. This video is going to be epic. This video's already been epic as it is, but we're going to find a few more things now. Just spotted this over here. This is something to do with the army officer or something. Dedicated to the memory of Pite Andrew Cutts, 13th Air Assault. A local hero then. Nice. So what we're doing now, by the way, if you're wondering, is we're gonna, what does that say? Supports outdoor pursuits. I've seen quite a few of these kind of things here in Blidworth. So this is the road that goes to Sherwood Forest now, and we're going to show you another example of another village that's got the mining model houses. So the houses that were built for the miners. Just where that van's gone up, that's where we're going up. And then we're going to see the old mission hall up there. We're also going to show you the site of the Blidworth colliery and what's left of it, which is nothing, but there's a nice country park around there. I've still got another hour or so to kill before my doctor's appointment, so I'm going to try and get this in now before I get there. And if not, after the doctor's appointment, I've got another hour to kill anyway until I get my lift back, and I could also do it then. It might be getting a bit dark as it gets dark early now. However, I can change all of that when I edit it. I can lighten it all up anyway. So either way, and I can put it on film mode. I can put it on night mode as well. Sorry again about the cough. I've coughed quite a few times in this video and I do apologise, but there's not much I can do about that. There's another one of these emblem plaque things. I spotted quite a few in Blidworth. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's not this street then, it's the next one. It's the next one down. There's also a mission centre somewhere along them mining houses, so we're going to have a look at that as well. And there's the mining wheels, which we still haven't got to, and the Miners' Welfare Club. So what a day, what an epic little journey. Look at that. Merry Christmas, it says there. Talking about Christmas decorations, my wife and I plan to go to Nuttall, because they've got a street there that's spectacular, really is. Well worth it, and what they do for charity, etc. Right guys, we're going to go up here. This is Lyndhurst Avenue. If you think about the pits at the top of the hill, well, this would make sense, but don't know what street exactly, but around this area were miners' houses. Really is. Strangely, I can smell coal. Unless it's a coal fire. It's definitely not the pits, because they're not here anymore. But these kind of houses, I believe, were for the pit, for the miners. But yeah, so these houses were built for the workers of the miners, and it's what's called a model village. At the end of there I can see what was part of the old pits. We've got another little interesting building coming up here, and that's the mission centre. That was here for the villagers, so for the pit, for the miners to come to, because the actual mine was behind where the mission centre is. So behind there, that we'll show you in a minute, is where the pits were. But that little building that you can see there, that was built in the 1920s. In the 1920s, guys, and it's still here, and it was for the pits, so the workers of the pits. And there's a little thing on it there, I can see yet another plaque. So yeah, look at that. Quite nice, isn't it? Quite prestige little building. Well, that was an interesting thing, wasn't it? That mission centre there. I'm gonna say something. Oh, around these pit areas, okay, where the pits were. Over the years, and there's other pits that will go to the Crown one, where the Crown pit was in Mansfield. There was a lot of poverty in the area after the mines closed, so it's not unusual to find sometimes antisocial behaviour in these areas, but that doesn't mean it's not worth filming the area. It is, because of its history. But I've noticed there's a lot of antisocial behaviour in areas where mines used to be. It's a shame, but there is. But that's probably because of what happened in the past when they closed, etc. There was no jobs in the area. I've just spotted something really cool. 1 minute. I've just spotted something. Luckily for me, the door's opening, so you can see it. Look at that. Look at them two big bears there. That's cool. You right? Right, so I think it's behind there. Bellevue House, beware of the dogs. That's cool. Look at that. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I'll just take a photo. I'm not taking a video. But yeah, look at that. That is all part of the old buildings to do with the colliery. And we're going to come back up this way, I think. Or possibly we'll come back this way tomorrow. Or in another video. No, I think we'll do this There is still part of the old colliery buildings, you can tell. Just cutting through this way because there's an old bit of land here which was part of the pits. And them buildings you can see in the background there, like old. We're going to try and get in the middle of there and walk the other way. Through the middle if possible. It's an industrial estate, but it was part of the pits. And these houses here, part of the mining village houses. So, after our lovely walk around the village, we are now walking into pit colliery industrial history. And as I say, I'm going to try and cram this part of the video in quite quickly because I've got to go off to the medical centre. I could come a little bit after, but I think it's going to be too dark, so I'm going to try now. But this was either one of the entrances here or part of the old pits. And Blidworth was a big pit. So now a country part, like many are. This is the site of the old pits. Blidworth pits. Blidworth colliery. And just here we're walking on top of a bit of old land, literally right here, where some building would have been, right here. Not too sure what building. Again, locals, please let me know. You're the guys who's going to know this. You're the people. But we're walking on what would have been an old building here to do with the pits. Don't think there's much evidence of anything here. Sometimes we find where the shafts would have been, or sometimes we find some stones and some things like that, but not always. A lot of it's gone. But yeah, definitely here, guys. So we're literally on top of it. Literally on top of Blidworth pits. I'm assuming that's so cars don't come over. I'll take the walkway anyway. So do we have any evidence of the pits here? Anything? Maybe rail lines, disused lines. I'm probably going to be walking on top of one, to be fair with you, without even knowing it. But it's stunning down here. I love countryside anyway, nature. And it's a shame, obviously, that these places aren't here anymore to film them. But it's the history. And maybe someone will know, even just this little way here, they might remember something. And that's what's important to me. People reminding themselves, remembering the good old days, let's say. Like a little cut through there. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Near Jenkins Motors. That cut through there goes literally right in the middle of where Blidworth colliery was. And now it's an industrial estate. This is what's known as boundary wood. And there must be a lot of trails around here. There must be loads. A bit of information there, but I can't quite read what it says. Can't quite see it. Let's see if I can find a little bit more info of it. Boundary Wood is a hidden gem, a mosaic of woodland, wetland and grassland, and there's plenty to see. Keep an eye out for hunting kestrels and buzzards, and listen for the song of the skylark as you meander around a network of tracks and trails. So yeah, the country park that's been set up near the old pits, which is a very common thing nowadays, very common. But we're not here for that. We are here to walk. I mean, there is a part of the woodland there actually I do plan to go actually. But I'll do that on the way back after the doctor. First of all, I'm going to cut through here, go down the other side, show you where the wheel is, the mining wheel, and then go to the doctor's. And then on the way out, if it's still light, we'll walk along that side, along there, through, across, and maybe return down here. We'll see what we've got time for. I think this video is going to be in 1 or 2 parts, maybe even 3. And well worth the visit. I'm really happy in a way that I was sent. See, everything happens for a reason. That maybe a heap tip around here, I'm not sure. Possibly. Things happen for a reason, because I was sent here to see a dermatologist. And I could have been sent anywhere. I was sent here. And I've never been here before. So I thought I'd do a video while I'm here. So I started researching on the area. Why not? So now we're walking. What is it, an old gate here, maybe? Not sure. But anything like this could be significant. But yeah, it is a bit of meadowland and grassland, and it's a bit soggy down there. I don't want to go down there. Mitsubishi forklift trucks down there. So yeah, we're going to walk straight through then, the middle of where the pits were. So yeah, a lot of factory stuff around here, cars. There's a old bus behind there I've seen. There it says Blidworth Amateur Boxing and Fitness Club. That's behind there as well. We've got a cemetery of cars here. I'll show you this because I think you'll like this. A cemetery of cars. Look at that. Wow. So that's the Pits Country Park down there. There's lots of... I can smell paint, by the way. I can smell paint. I think most of these buildings have now been like... oh, that's what I can smell maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is that, what I can smell. Lots of the buildings around here have been obviously renovated, modernised. But there's still some really cool buildings. I do like factories, and I like taking photos of it. So there's a way through there. North Midland plant. Still a lot of factory buildings around here, so I'm happy that that's been kept in the area. And I'm happy that the country park, what is now a country park, was not just all abandoned land. It's been made into a country park. So that's good for nature and for animals in the area as well. So we're going to go around this corner. There's something called Horizon. Not too sure what that is. But yeah, I'm doing a photography exhibition in the near future. Not sure yet if I'm doing it online or offline. There's again down there. I don't know if I'm allowed in there, but I bet there's a nice view behind there. But yeah, I'm doing a photography exhibition on these kind of buildings. So all the mines I've visited and all the old pit sites and stuff, I found myself with a lot of industrial parks that still have factories, and I like that. It's rustic and it looks good on photography, especially black and white photography. I spotted there what looks like an old building. been converted into a new one, but that building there, the orange brick, that looks quite old to me. Quite old. Obviously being converted again. That's to do with flowers, isn't it? Prestige flowers. This is, or was, or is, I don't know, I think it still is, Blidworth Miners Welfare Social Club. I'd say it's been done up, it's been renovated, but there we have it. Looks, yeah, it looks a bit, I don't know, it doesn't look that old, does it? Could be wrong. We're going to go to the doctor's now, which is where I'm going. Abbey, it's called Abbey Medical Centre. And then I'm going to go, as I get to the, just spotted one of them towers again, like the one we saw the other day. Them towers behind there that are for training purposes, for fire stations. There's a fire station there, maybe. Yeah, it is, I was right. Look, it's Nottinghamshire Fire and Rescue Service, Blidworth, and we've got a remembrance thing here, the firefighters charity. I spotted one of them as well the other day for clothes. And there's the tower behind there, the training tower. Can you see? The training tower. Yeah, cool. Didn't know about that. Well, I mean, I knew about it, but my wife confirmed it to me the other day. So we're off to the medical centre now, and here's the wheels. I can spot them there on the left hand side. I've seen just about everything I wanted to see today. We're very close to Blidworth, by the way. I've just seen on a map. I didn't realise we're that close, but we are. Another nice looking house there. Blidworth Leisure Centre. Here we have, in memory of those men accidentally killed working at Blidworth Colliery. Rest in peace to you all. It's a lovely plaque that is. It's like 3D, you know. That's stunning. And then we got this. This is dedicated, like in all villages that we find, or towns, dedicated to the miners of Blidworth who worked here. I think between 1926 and 1989. A memorial, basically, for them. So we're near the medical centre. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere, and I've spotted another one of these. These are really cool, you know. They're dotted around in Blidworth. So I've come out the doctors. Wow. I will tell you one thing, I'll be back here in 3 months. Because I've been given antibiotic for 3 months. Wow. So that is a problem there, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll be back in 3 months, guys. And when I come back in 3 months, my plan is either to go into Blidworth itself and go around the colliery up there, or more than likely, because I hope my wife will come with me, on that day I think we'll go down to Blidworth Bottoms and have a walk around there. So that's when I'll be back here in 3 months. So that's good to know for you guys, but it's negative for me on the fact that I've got a serious issue with my skin. Right, I've just spotted this, which is part of where I was going to come today. Tippins Wood. I wonder why it's called Tippins Wood. Is that anything to do maybe with the pit tip? I wondered that before I come here. I wondered maybe the pit tip, and that's why Tippins Wood. I don't know. That's just a hazarded guess there, I don't know.
to know I'll be there for you.
So I'm cutting through here and I'm going to end up on Southwell Road, I think it's called, Southwell Road, which goes into Reneth. What an adventure today, guys, what an adventure. So I've just come out of Tippins Wood, I've just spotted this, no tipping. So is it possible it's called Tippins Wood because people used to tip there? I don't know.